Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha, and today I'm going to do a partial get ready with me. And this is in collaboration with Red Dirt and Stardust and It's a Miracle Beauty. They can both be found here on YouTube and on Instagram, so I'll be able to link their info down below in the description box so you can find them. As you might have noticed, I do have my face makeup on, but I don't have my lips or my eyeshadow on. And I'm going to do that while I talk about a couple challenges that are starting in September. The first challenge I'm going to be talking about is painting this Miraculous palettes, and that was created by Brandy at It's a Miracle Beauty. She created this last year, and it's basically a way for the rest of the year to rotate your palettes in and out and just get use out of them. So each week, from starting September 1st to December 31st, each week, there's a theme pretty much for like the first week. It's your oldest palette, and you are going to select a palette that fits that category, and whatever that means to you. Personally, for this week, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. This palette is old. It is an old palette. I got this palette when I was pregnant with my oldest son. Technically, I didn't know I was pregnant with my oldest son, and he will be 4 in February. So this is a pretty old palette, probably pushing almost 5 years. So it's always good to get some use out of it. I do have some pretty good progress in it, but I'm glad that I can kind of focus on it and be able to hopefully hit some pan and reach for it a little bit more. The only rules for this is, to kind of just follow the themes for each week, and whatever it means to you. I do think you can pull in other shadows. At least I'm going to be pulling in other shadows because I do have my Pan That palette. I do have Dude You Pan My Battleship and my Magnetic Pan That palette for this year that I'm still working on, and just a few other shades that, you don't always want to focus on one palette. So, even though I'll be pulling in other shadows, this is going to be my main focus. Now, I'll open it up and show you. It is dirty, and I'm trying not to blind you with this gigantic mirror that's in it. So, hopefully I don't do that. But I do have some pan. These two shades right here are in my Dude You Pan My Battleship. So I'm really excited to focus on those and get some use out of them, because Brandy's stash on Instagram, I'm playing with her, and let's just say I hit my first pan this week. So I'm in it to win it this time. So I'm going to be working on those. Like I said, this is like an 18-week challenge. I did prime my eyes already. So this is an 18-week challenge, and each week has a theme. Some of them are the oldest palette, your most neutral, your most colorful. And if you only have a few palettes, that's fine. You can still participate in this challenge. Brandy wants, you to make it your own and kind of do what you can with it. So, I know I personally don't have a whole lot of palettes. I have a lot more, decluttered palettes there. I've put shadows in my Magnetic palette, but we're going to make it work. We're going to do what we can and get some good use out of these palettes. The next challenge I want to talk about, I actually created last year, and I had a couple people reach out to me asking if I was going to bring it back, and I said sure. Why not? Because I think a lot of people enjoyed it last year. Sorry about that. My son smashed his fingers. But I created this challenge last year, And people asked if I was going to bring it back. And I said sure, because I think everyone enjoyed it last year. And I enjoyed it. And that is the September Lippie challenge. And I have that all for the month of September. So each day of September, I have a category, pretty much. And the rules, the official rules for that is each day there's a category, you try to match it as best you can with no repeats during the month. However, I created this category list last year, and since doing last year's September Lippie challenge, I decluttered a lot of lip products. I have 20 lip products in my inventory the last time I did inventory, and that included chapstick. So my numbers have went down drastically, but like Brandy's Pan those Miraculous eyeshadows, or eyeshadow palettes, whatever, I want to be able to get use out of my lipsticks that I don't reach for and things like that. So the first week, I decided, to go ahead and lay out all the lipsticks that I'm going to be using for that first week in September and, go from there. I do want to say, you can do it like I'm doing it, because I don't have a lip product to fit every category this year. I'm going to just pull in whatever for those, and I will have repeats this year because I don't have enough lip products. I'm going to do the best I can and go from there. But for the most part, we're just going to roll with the punches and, do what we can. Because use what you got. There's no need in purchasing more stuff to do a challenge because that defeats the purpose of panning, in my opinion. You can if you want to. I did last year and then I regretted it. But both of these challenges last year kind of got put on hold for me because I moved in the middle of them, which sucked. But where's my brush? This is the brush I was looking for. Sorry. So I really want to try to give it a shot and complete both of these challenges this year. I kind of let moving get in the way, even though I could have finished those Miraculous palettes after we moved. But I got lazy and didn't. So I really want to do that this year. I'm going to be focusing on the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette for my first week in September for Pan those Miraculous palettes. And here in a second, I'll show you the lip products that I selected for the first 5 days of the September Lippie challenge. I don't know why I chose 5. I should have chose 7. But in my mind, I don't know. We're just going with it. Next week, I'll do more, but it'll be okay. He'll be all right. I'm really excited that I chose this palette for the first week because I do have a couple shades in here that are in Dude, You Pan My Battleship. And I haven't really reached for them. And I need to. Because since I hit pan on my first shade, even though it was a miss, Brandy stepped up her game. So we are going to do that. So let me show you real quick what I selected. So for the first 5 days, again, I should have done 7, but it's okay. The first category is a mini lip product. And this for me was super easy because I pretty much have nothing but mini lip products in my collection because I really can't commit to a full size because I just can't. I don't have the patience. But this is the first one. This is Peanut Butter Luster from Beauty Bakery, which I love. This is their bullet lipsticks, but they're so small. That is my only complaint. If they made this in like a full-size bullet lipstick, I would pay double the price for this because this is $10. You know, it's really, really good. So that one's my first one. The second category for the first week is a lip inspired by your favorite actor slash actress. And I chose Cherry Skies for this one. And I really like a lot of actors and actresses, so I couldn't narrow it down to just one. So again, I did this last year. I had the same issue. So I just kind of narrowed it down to the category that I like the most, and that's horror movies. So I chose this lipstick, and it's the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Cherry Skies. And it's like almost a bloody red color, but it's perfect for fall, and I love it. The next one is another NYX product, and it's the darkest shade in your collection. And this looks very similar to the last one. And it's a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Copenhagen. So it's a little more on the purpley side than red, but they are so similar. And I don't even know if you can tell the difference in the swatches, but I like that color. So I'll be getting use out of those. I think this one is on its last leg, to be honest. So we're going to try to use that up. Day 4 is a Frankenlip. And for those that don't know, a Frankenlip is just taking two products together, mixing them together, and, wearing what you create. This year, I really don't think this is going to change much. But I am going to be using the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade No Envy, which is this bottom shade. Whoop! And I just messed up my swatches. Be okay. This bottom shade here. And then I'm going to take the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee and put over it. And I really think the only thing that this does to change it is changes it from like a matte to a glossy lip. Because the colors are very, very similar and complementary to one another. But it's okay. I'm doing what I can. For day 5 is a shimmery lip. I don't have no more shimmery lipsticks. I decluttered them last year because I didn't wear them. And when I did wear them, I didn't like them. So I decluttered them. So I decided to, for this category, just do a lip gloss. And this is another NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Ginger Snap. It's Ginger Snap. But it's really pretty, and I like it. And it has a little bit of a shimmer to it, I think, like all glosses do. So, there's that. I really don't know what the rest of the year is going to bring with my panning and things like that. But we're going to continue to stick it out and attempt to get some more pan. I would love to hit pan in this palette some more this year. And just, roll through some more eyeshadows. Because there's been a couple palettes that I've seen that I would love to get. But I'm like, I don't know. The one I've been kind of eyeing here lately has been the, what is it? The ColourPop Sunflower Collection. That palette I love. So I might try to dupe that because I really don't need a new eyeshadow palette. But I want it. You know, you just ever have those, like, I really don't need that. I probably don't. You know, I have enough eyeshadow palettes, but that one just stands out to me so much. So I'm just wanting to, I don't know. I want to get it. I really like it. I don't know. I thought about just buying an entire collection that's still available. But in the same aspect, I don't know. I just want, I don't know if I would use the Super Shock shadows because I'm not much really of a cream type of eyeshadow person. I don't think I can get it to work for me very well. But I do want that palette. So we'll see. You know, I might decide down the road that, you know, I don't want it. But I'm going to go ahead and do my mascara off camera. And I'll be back to pick a lip for this look. Okay, so that's done. I'm thinking because the eyes are pretty neutral today, I'm going to go with a bolder lip. I think I'm going to go with Copenhagen. This is in my A to Z project pan, and I wanted to use it 60 times, and I'm like, nowhere near that, so we'll throw that on. I'm not a makeup artist at all, so, you know, I apply things weird. Everything might not look awesome all the time, but I try. And that's the point. I think that's the point of makeup, is to have fun with it. You don't have to be like a professional makeup artist to have fun. I will blot this though. Let's see. Of course, when I need a tissue paper, I never have one. So, whatever. Alright. I think that looks good. So, that was my get ready with me. I think we're going to be doing these every week for Pan those Miraculous eyeshadows, palettes, and the September Lippie challenge. Please, please, please be sure to tag myself, Samantha_Pans, for your September Lippie challenges, and Brandy at It's a Miracle Beauty for your Pan those Miraculous eyeshadow palettes. It's always good to give credit where it's due. I know I personally worked really hard last year coming up with this challenge, and I know Brandy did too. So just please do that. Anyone's more than welcome to join. You don't have to ask permission. Just go ahead and do it. And I can't wait to see what you guys pick. Bye.